Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what he thinks about your actions. So, for the person on your mind, take a look at all the cards we have here and see which one you're most drawn to. Please be aware this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have green aventurine, and we have the card air. For pile number 2, we have Larimar. And we have the card Trust Your Innocence. And for pile number 3, we have Blue Lace Agate. And we have Harmonic Flight. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this green aventurine crystal and the card number 13 with air and paradigm shift, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what he thinks of your actions. So this is for the person on your mind. What we're first going to do with your reading is we're first going to take a look at maybe 3 cards, like 3 tarot cards, to just see what your actions are so that you can see if this is your pile. And then after that, I'm going to take a look at what he thinks of your actions. So please remember, this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So we're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot and the Starseed Oracle deck. This is from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. So spirit guides in my pile number ones, may we please take a look at their actions towards the person on their mind. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, we have Strength. So as I tap into the energies of your reading, my pile number 1, I am seeing a butterfly because I asked Spirit to clarify the 8 of Cups for me. And butterflies are symbols of transformation. So we see through your actions, you are going through this intense transformation and shift, as we see confirmed by the paradigm shift card. This means that you yourself are transforming. You know, you're putting in a lot of effort and work into evolving as a person to improve and strengthen the connection, okay, and strengthen yourself too. I mean, like, self-improvement is not just for our lover or for the person on our mind, you know, we want to date or have some kind of connection with, depending on what this is, no matter what the connection is. But it's for ourselves, you know, because as we improve, as we grow, we become better people, and therefore our relationships surrounding us improve, because relationships are a mirror. They're a sacred mirror holding up our own evolvement. Okay, so I see you've been evolving as a person in your actions. And, you know, you've been putting on a lot of effort towards you and bettering yourself. I also saw a microphone. So with the microphone, I feel like You've been also learning to maybe have better communication with your person. Maybe working on how to communicate, how to speak up your truth, how to communicate efficiently in a way that supports and strengthens both of your connection. Okay. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this has been a consistent move towards the right direction. So the Eight of Cups here is like leaving behind habits and things that we don't want to carry into our relationship. Okay, so for example, let's say we saw something about communication. Let's say we don't speak up when they do something that hurts our feelings. This is just a small example, doesn't have to be your situation, but let's say we don't, and then we're learning to speak up for ourselves more so that we can resolve those hurts and pains, even if it is hard to speak up. And then it actually builds our strength and the trust of the connection when we're able to, improve in that sense and able to let our person in. So I see through your actions, you have been evolving. You've been putting on a lot of effort towards the connection and towards your own growth. And it has been a consistent process. So that's really good to see. Well done on that, my pile number ones. Let's take a look at your other cards now for what he actually thinks about your actions. So I'm just going to put this here. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. So spirit guides of my pile number ones. What does the person on their mind, what does he think of their actions? We have empathetic starseed with energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. I don't know why these little tarot cards was in between the King of Swords. Maybe this is a message for you, because I wasn't going to use these. But where should I put this? Let's just put this here. So what does he think of their actions? So we have weight of the world with boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So I said something about speaking your truth, and here we see boundaries. So that's an interesting confirmation. Whoa, at the back of the deck we have messenger with serious energy bringing harmony and balance. So you have been speaking your truth in this connection in order to bring harmony, balance, and strengthen the connection. Okay? And that's a very good thing here. So this person has been noticing that you have been trying to communicate to them, that you've been trying to set boundaries with them, even if it's not easy, that you've been trying to communicate, like I said, in an efficient way to not only heal whatever what is it gonna say? Challenges or struggles that are in the connection. I was gonna say challenges and struggles at the same time. And it's like you're speaking with pure intentions. This is what he thinks of your actions, that you're speaking to him with pure intentions, that you're wanting to heal something, because faintly we see a little healing symbol here in the middle, and bringing harmony and balance. So this is what he thinks. He thinks you're trying to speak your truth from a place of purity to heal the connection, to bring harmony and balance to both of you. Okay, that's beautiful. So, spirit guides of my pile number ones, what does he think of their actions? We have the star. Talk about healing. Oh, I love that. It's very beautiful. We have the Six of Swords. I actually feel putting the Six of Swords here. We have the Devil in reverse. So the Devil in reverse is what we're moving away from. We have the King of Swords again. I feel like this is your person's energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have the Lovers. I'm going to take this King of Swords away because we already have one here. But we see King of Swords confirmed in your reading many times. So I feel like that's your person's energy. The Sun card also wants to come out. It's behind. So I think they're very happy. They may not always show it, but they're very happy. So the first thing Spirit is showing me, this person is noticing that through your actions, through this intention, since we see the Star card in the middle, you know, you have an intention here of healing the connection. And it doesn't have to mean that anything is wrong with the connection, but like I said, there is this energy here in your pile of evolution, of bringing change for the better. Because we're not meant to remain stagnant as human beings. We're meant to grow. We're meant to change. We're meant to improve. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person is noticing that you are the type of person that wants to heal, evolve, and improve. Individually and together. Okay? So with the Star in the middle of the reading, this person feels like you are putting in a lot of effort through your actions to heal the connection, to bring hope back to the connection, to transform and change something for the better here with the Six of Swords. And the Paradigm Shift card talks about this type of energy of completely shifting the energy where it becomes something even better than it once was. Like with the butterfly, meaning transformation. This is what this card talks about. But it's first an internal shift, a mental shift, a conscious decision we need to make, that first step. And then through those continuous steps of taking that conscious action towards bettering something and improving something, our whole reality shifts as we know it. So this person is noticing through this, since you chose the green aventurine crystal, a lot of luck is coming into your connection, or they feel that you're very lucky to take certain opportunities towards growing the connection in a way that it completely shifts the connection for the better. Okay? That it completely transforms the connection for the better. So this person has a lot of hope for your connection, regardless of whatever struggles or challenges there are. They have faith in you, okay? And I feel like with the Star, this person feels like you provide a lot of peace, a lot of light into the connection. They feel like you are shining in your own unique way in your own life right now, okay? And they feel like through this, you actually inspire them, like in your own life, taking the healing journey, taking action towards your dreams, your goals, your desires, being such a light to them. It feels to them that you inspire them, even through your own actions in your own life. Does that make sense? And I'm seeing here, this person has a wish with you, with the Star, to take those opportunities and have even more love and commitment between the two of you, since we see the Lovers card at the back of the deck. And they're holding hands, so it's like, I feel like you both want to support each other through this transformation. And I'm hearing change is always not always easy, but I feel there is hope here. So what I feel with the Devil in reverse is both of you are learning to let go of certain patternings, conditionings that could make the connection become toxic. before it happened. So I feel the energy with this specific devil in reverse. You know, I read reversals differently depending on the energy. But for this one, I feel it's like preventing it from becoming that before it becomes that. So, for example, like I said before, you know, noticing that person said something that hurt you. That's just an example. And then speaking your truth in an efficient way that brings harmony and balance to the connection. And it's not like you did this, but it's like, okay, I felt hurt when this was said. And when I looked at this card, I closed my eyes and I got the image of earphones or something like that, headphones, and then I heard active listening. So there is an energy here of communication and active listening, and this person noticing that you are both trying to become better communicators, that you're both trying to actively listen more and really hear what the person is saying. And I feel like he feels like you are both doing this, or like you are doing this a lot. Like you're trying to improve the connection. I feel like he's noticing this in your actions, and I think he really appreciates it. I think he sees you as a very empathetic person, as a person with a lot of love in your heart. And I think with him, with the King of Swords, I think he's a little bit more logical, and you're someone that is, in his eyes, a little bit more empathetic and a sensitive soul, but to him, he sees it as beautiful. Like, he sees you as a big softie. Like, he sees it as very cute. Like, he wants to take care of you and your emotions. But I think he's also realizing that he needs to be softer with his communication towards you and communicate in a way where you both can understand and hear each other. I feel like he is maybe noticing that you are tending to his needs with the Five of Pentacles, because he sees you and your actions as a very nurturing person, as a very caring, loving person that wants to commit to him. And he sees in your actions like you're trying to nurture his needs, whether it be his physical needs, and let's say it's an emotional need, you know, maybe being there for him, supporting him. Maybe it's mentally giving him his mental needs, like communicating to him more, having more conversations with him, asking him about his day, for example. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, but he is noticing that you are tending to his needs. Especially with the Five of Pentacles, needs that haven't quite been met before. So he could have lived his life going with these unmet needs, but you are there nurturing it. Since we see this mother nurturing the baby with the unmet needs. Okay. So through your actions, the point we're trying to make here is he's noticing you're very empathetic, you're very nurturing, you're trying to heal the connection, trying to improve the communication, trying to let go of certain traits that prevent the connection from moving forward. And he sees a lot of hope within the opportunities to evolve the connection. So this was your reading, my pile number one. Such a beautiful, beautiful message for you. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Larimar crystal and card number 54 with Trust Your Innocence, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what he thinks of your actions. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to be using the Starseed Oracle deck as well as the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and this card you chose was from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. So firstly, I'm going to take 3 cards and quickly look at your actions so that you can see if this is the pile you resonate with. And then after that, we're going to take a look at the person on your mind and what he thinks of your actions. So let's get started. So spirit guides on my pile number 2s. What are their actions towards the person on their mind? We have the Strength card. We have the Six of Swords. What are their actions towards the person on the mind? We have the Page of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Star. Your actions are coming through to be someone that strengthens the connection and brings strength and support to your person. So I'm clairvoyantly seeing something, and if it doesn't resonate with you, just take it as it resonates. I'm seeing someone here, do little things for their person that make their person's day a little bit easier. And I guess how this would resonate would depend on your current circumstances with your partner and the dynamic you share. So I'm seeing, for example, someone do very cute, sweet things for their person that help their person stay strong in whatever they are going through in their day-to-day life and actions, okay? So for example, I'm seeing clairvoyantly someone, pack lunch for their lover, for example, or write little notes, sweet little notes for their lover, or do little things to accommodate their love languages to help strengthen and support and be like the glue that holds not your person together, but sort of like supports them, strengthens them. Does that make sense? So, for example, this could be, let's say, for example, there are stay-at-home moms here, and let's say you are spending the day cleaning and cooking and, making sure that you make it a little bit easier for your man if he's coming home and then having food there. Or let's say you don't resonate with that at all. Let's say you are someone that has a completely different dynamic where you don't live together, where you don't have any of that, but let's say he's at work or at school and you send him a little text to let him know that you appreciate him. So you send him a good morning text, good night text, and let's say your text just brighten up his day, because I saw something about writing a letter. Or let's say you call him every day to make his day better, and when he's feeling stressed or just like not in a good mood, and then you call and it makes him feel better. I see something here to do with love languages and doing sweet things for your person. Or let's say you are someone that is, let's say you are the breadwinner and your person is doing the housework things, and you're doing a lot of work in order to keep the connection and everything glued together. Does that make sense? So I'm not sure how I would really take this because there are so many of you watching, and I don't think everyone would resonate with the examples I'm giving. But the basis here I see is doing sweet things for your lover that strengthen and support the connection and strengthen and support them through their day. Okay? It changes something in their day with the Six of Swords. Gives them hope, gives them something to look forward to with the Star. And your energy and your actions is coming through very innocent, coming through very playful, very much like this dreamy energy, but also this very innocent angelic energy. It's like your person sees you as an angel. Okay, they see you as very sweet with your actions. Your actions are coming through like they uplift the other person through their day. They inspire and give hope to the person through the day. And it feels very lighthearted. Like maybe you're making funny jokes or you're just sending things to make him smile. Sending him Instagram memes, I don't know, Instagram reels. Like that's the vibe I feel as well. Like sweet little things that make his day better. Even if it seems like something small, it's something that he notices. Okay, so let's now take a look at your cards. So, spirit guides on my pile number 2s. May we please look into the person on their mind and what he thinks of their actions. We have perspective with none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. I think with this card, I'm getting the impression that it's not like he doesn't care about what you do. We have Star Brothers, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I just want to find the right words to describe this energy. It's not like he doesn't care about what you do. Like the little things you do uplift him. But for example, let's just say you had a really busy day and you weren't able to do these specific things for him. He wouldn't be upset about it, you know? To him, all that matters is that you two have loyalty, that you two have a safe connection where you can speak to each other, open up to each other, you know, talk to each other, have trust. To him, that is the most important thing. I think the little things do matter, but he also knows that you have your own life. So I'm getting this person I'm tapping into, their perspective is a little bit different where they know you have your own life. They know that, you know, they're not alone through their day. Even if you don't have the time to text them through their day, for example, you know, and you're really busy, they know that you still love them. So I'd say that this is a very secure person. Okay, so that's a very good thing to see. And I think they appreciate it when you do, but they don't expect those actions from you. So this is what he thinks. So spirit guides on my pile number 2s. What does he think of their actions? We have the 7 of Pentacles. So he thinks that you're putting in a lot of effort, time and effort. We have the 8 of Cups. Some of you may relate to pile number 1, by the way. Both of these cards came out for them. We have the 8 of Swords. What does he think of their actions? The World. And we have the Ace of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. So like I said, this is a very secure person. And, you know, as soon as I got into the energies of your pile by looking at your actions, I heard the song Sweet by Tyler, the Creator. And what he says in that song is, they should call you sugar because you're so sweet to me. And I feel like that is self-explanatory. Like in your actions, he thinks that you're very sweet to him. He thinks that you uplift him a lot with the 4 of Wands at the back of the deck. He feels like throughout his day, you do little things for him through your actions that makes him feel like I'm feeling my heart flutter on the inside, or make me feel like I can laugh, I can smile, even when I'm really stressed or having a bad day, or let's just say I'm really busy, but then I see something from you, or I come home if you live together and you do something nice for me. Like, it's like he doesn't expect those kind gestures from you. That's what I see with the Eight of Swords. He doesn't expect it from you, but then you over exceed his expectations, is what I feel from tapping into his energy. And I feel with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, I feel your God saying he wouldn't just leave if you didn't do that. Like, if you didn't do that, I feel like he'd still be happy with you because, he sees that you're putting in a lot of effort, time, consistency into your own journey, into your own life, as well as into the connection. Because the Seven of Pentacles in the middle of your reading indicates hard work. You're putting in a lot of effort and hard work into different aspects of your life, as well as this connection. This is something he sees. So I heard the song By Your Side by Sade, and in the song she says something like, you think I'd leave your side, baby, you know me better than that. You think I'd leave you down when you're down on your knees. I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you you're right when you want. And if only you can see into me. And then she says, oh, when you're cold, I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. When you're lost and you're alone and you can't get back again, I will find you, darling, and I will bring you home. And if you want to cry, I'm here to dry your eyes. And in no time, you'll be fine. So I feel this person's energy being very supportive towards you, as well as them feeling that type of support from you towards them, where it's like you're always there for them. You're never going to leave their side. And I feel like this person with the Eight of Swords has also dealt with some kind of fear that has kept them stuck of you leaving, or an abandonment wound here for some of you. May not resonate for everyone, but I feel the energy here. And I feel like with this crystal, you've both been wounded before. It has certain markings on it, but I believe this crystal is super healing. So what he thinks of your actions is the love that you two share is healing in some way to him, that it makes him feel more secure, because what matters to him, the most important thing, is you being trustworthy and loyal and staying, and you are already doing that, and that's fine to him. That makes him more than happy. Just the fact that he has you by his side and that he's not alone through life, that he has a companion, I mean, we have the Four of Wands at the back of the deck, so I think this person sees this connection as a long-term partnership. The Four of Wands can sometimes represent marriage too. But in this case, I'm just going to say long-term partnership because it may not resonate with everyone. But he feels like you are always there by his side. You're making him feel less alone in the world. You're exceeding his expectations with your actions. And he thinks that you're someone that is never going to leave his side, and he's going to do the same for you. He's going to try support you. He's going to try give you that same amount of love, that offering of love, and he feels like you offer him this very pure, angelic love. And with the two lotus flowers here, he feels like you two are rebirthing yourselves together. And even in hard moments of the connection where there are hardships and moments where you feel stuck, it's like he's never going to leave your side. He's always going to see how you've always been there for him, how you've always been the one to support him and give him love and share your pure heart with him, your sweetness with him. Okay? He always thinks of how he celebrates when you do little things for him, like throughout the day or throughout the week. that make him smile on the inside, you know? Even if it's something so small, I feel like he really notices the small things. Maybe even more than you would think. Okay, so this is what I see in your reading. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this blue lace agate crystal and card number 29 with harmonic flight, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what he thinks of your actions, the person on your mind. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to be using the Starseed Oracle deck as well as the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And this card is from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. So what we're first going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards and very, very quickly look at your actions so that you can see if this is your pile. Okay, and then after that, we're going to take a look at what he thinks of your actions. So, spirit guides on my pile number 3s. May we please look into their actions towards the person on their mind? The 5 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. The Strength card. Clarify the 5 of Swords, please. So we have the Death card. And let's just pull one more. Knight of Wands. At the back of the deck, we have the Justice card. So by the way, before I started your reading, I saw the number 777. And now when I just quickly organized your cards on camera, I saw the time was at 11:11. So if you were seeing a lot of angel numbers, or your person could be seeing a lot of angel numbers about you too, just take it as it resonates. So what I feel here from the energies. The blue lace agate crystal is all about healing. Okay, healing from painful parts of your past that you've been through with the death card. Since we see this person crying on the death card, I feel like this is, you healing from past situations, whether it is in the connection or past situations in general. Okay, take it as it resonates. But the death card indicates that maybe you are also going through some kind of deep change or transformation, okay, that is happening very quickly with the Knight of Wands. And I see the energy of release. Okay, so with the 5 of Swords, sometimes we'll see the 5 of Swords as betrayal or self-betrayal. In this case, I see it as a self-betrayal, but I don't think this is something to beat yourself up about, okay? So what Spirit is trying to show me is to not judge yourself, to not blame yourself for this, because I feel like you are going through a lot of heavy emotions and releases at the moment in terms of your emotions. So your actions may not come through the way you want it to because of this. So I see Spirit saying, don't blame yourself for this. Okay, but notice where in your actions are you bringing the past into this situation. Let's give an example. We see the Justice card at the back of the deck, and 5 of Swords indicates self-betrayal. I see this as it's something from your past where you picked it up as a coping mechanism, whatever this self-betrayal is, Okay? You picked it up as a coping mechanism from your past, and you're learning to release that, learning to heal that, and give yourself compassion and love through that, since you chose the hard blue lace agate. You are on a journey of self-love, is what I see. But going back to what I was saying about justice, let's say, for example, this doesn't have to resonate, just giving an example to the energy, and take it to your own situation. Just the energy, okay? Let's say you were in a situation in your past, maybe previous connections, or just your past, your upbringing, where you were not allowed to speak your truth, where you were not allowed to say how you felt or share the things that were on your mind. And let's say we subconsciously and unconsciously carry that over into our connections, where it's like, I'm not speaking about how I feel because I have been restricted before in the past, where I was made to feel like every time I spoke up for myself, I would be criticized or ridiculed or shouted at or dismissed for my feelings, you know? And subconsciously that taught me, my truth doesn't matter. This is an example of the energy, and then we carry it over into our connection. And let's say we want to speak about something that's on our mind, speak our truth here with the justice, in order to bring harmony and balance into the connection, but we don't. And then we end up self-betraying. Does that make sense? So that is an example to the energy. What are you carrying over from the past? How can you realize how it's affecting you right now? Look at it from a place of non-judgment, from a place of you have this coping mechanism because of your past circumstances. But how can we look at it from a place of compassion towards ourselves, just as you're always compassionate towards others, and give ourselves a big hug and say, we no longer have to do this anymore. We can do something else. But other than that, that's the only thing I see here. I think Spirit just wanted to be honest with the Justice card about the actions, maybe something we can't always see within ourselves. So I spoke about something like this in pile 1, but not fully like this. So if you were drawn to pile 1, I highly recommend you watch it. But I see in your actions right now, like I said, you're going through this huge transformation where it may affect the way you interact with your connection, because you are healing, you are releasing, and you're gaining strength and finding your power and your self-love through it. What I would say as advice is to first pour into you and then overflow onto your love. Okay? In terms of your actions, the other things I see here, I see a lot of this energy of communication beginning to improve through this healing with the Justice card. I see healing in the connection happening since you chose the blue lace agate. This soft, soothing healing. I see you bringing a lot of peace to your connection. I see you bringing a lot of strength and support to your connection and this 10 of Cups energy. So you are basically giving a lot of love to your person. A lot of healing love, a lot of the soothing love. A lot of this love that makes them feel, with the 10 of Cups, like this is a forever type of love. Like this is a long-lasting, happy connection. Because the 10 of Cups is one of the most happiest cards to get in a love reading. It's filled with this overjoy, and we see a rainbow here. So whatever you're doing in your actions is giving this person hope, is giving this person the sense of color after after experiencing no hope. Does that make sense? So whatever you're bringing to the connection, it's like you're bringing color back into the connection. You're bringing color into their lives. You're bringing happiness, joy, love, the soothing, peaceful energy. But then I also feel like on some level, you're also bringing your own pain, but then that is being healed. So I don't think it's something to worry about because you are gaining strength here. So let's take a look at what your person thinks. And I am coming through with non-judgment as well because I think in my own relationship, I've also gone through this too, to be quite open and honest. Like I've had situations where my partner has triggered me and I take it as it's the same as, something someone did to hurt me a long time ago, but then maybe he had this different intentions. Um, or like, let's say, for example, with that speaking your truth thing, like I've had certain things like that in my life with my person where I've self-betrayed because of my own past and things like that. So, the healing journey isn't easy, my pile number threes, but you are strong enough to get through this. Okay, I'm giving you a big hug. So let's take a look at your cards. So spirit guides on my pile number threes. May I please look into what he thinks of their actions? So we have portal with doors are opening. You decide rewards and wild card. That's a beautiful card to get. This card kind of reminds me of the Fool card, but not completely. Like you're walking through this portal and it's a new beginning. Kind of reminds me of Narnia. When they walk through the door and it's a complete whole new world. Maybe you take this person to a complete whole new world. We have Star Keeper with Cosmic Ancestor. Yeah, you take them to a cosmic world with your love. We have See the Light by Staying Grounded. Yeah. So just a message from your ancestors that they are supporting and guiding you through this connection to open up some kind of door to more love between the two of you, to more vulnerability between the two of you, to this type of love where you are sharing this deep love for each other with no ego, with no judgments, with none of our past pains, and we're allowing our heart to open and trusting in the fact that we're able and worthy to receive that love that's in front of us, even if it feels like something you're not used to. Sometimes it can take a lot of vulnerability to really open up your heart to someone, and I feel like this is what your person is noticing in you, like you're opening up your heart more to them. Okay, at the back of the deck we have I'm sorry with defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. So even if there were situations where you weren't perfect in the connection, no one's perfect. Your person is noticing that you are apologizing for it, that you are riding past wrongs, that you are wanting to better and heal the connection. I feel like crying. I feel like your person gets pretty emotional about the fact that you say sorry and about the fact that you can admit where you went wrong or that you can come back with changed behavior or just improve, and bring the connection back together. So stay grounded is the message from your ancestors. Grounding is going to be very important as you go through this transformative healing. Something about the Venus retrograde. It ended already, but I think there's a shadow period. I think it's ending now, like at the time I'm recording this. Not quite sure. Because I'm recording this on the 7th of October, pre-recording it. So with the blue lace agate, I feel like you've been going through this intense transformation in your love life as well, and healing. So your ancestors are just saying ground at this time. Also, there's something about an eclipse happening now, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really been following astrology. So, spirit guides on my pile, number threes. What does he think of their actions? We have the death card. He can see your past pain. We have the Five of Swords, same cards as before. Okay, we have the Strength card. We have the Knight of Wands. One more card. The Star. So healing. That's a good card to get. At the back of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So I'm hearing the song I Love to Love You Baby. I'm not sure who it's by, but it's a nice song. The melody is kind of playing in my head. So what he thinks of your actions. He thinks that he loves to love you. He thinks that you're someone in your character that comes through with a lot of love, a lot of compassion. You're a very peaceful person, is what he can tell from you and how you've been consistently over time. He can tell that you're a person with a big heart, with a heart that just wants to give love, unconditional love, and uplift and support those around you. He can tell that you are very empathetic towards him with your actions. However, he can also see that you're going through a rough emotional period at the time, with the death card in the center of your reading. Letting go of past situations and going through this intense emotional transformation. He can tell that you're releasing a lot. So it's kind of like I see him not taking it personal, is the word I'm hearing. You know, I see that he knows who you are and your character and how you've been all this time. And he can see that you're going through, I'm hearing like a personal transit, like astrology wise. Definitely check out your astrology, your transits at the moment, because I just heard like emotional transits or something where you're releasing a lot, where you're going through some kind of huge transformation, especially your heart. I'm seeing a lot of heart healing happen where the wounds of the past. What is that lady from that movie? I'm trying to think what the name is. It's a Tim Burton character. Her name is Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm seeing her, and you know, I think it's Halloween right now at the moment, so maybe that's why Spirit is showing like these Halloween themed visions. But I'm seeing her, like her character's so cute. Maybe that's you. Maybe this is how your person sees you, and her character has a lot of like these stitches on her. So maybe this person sees you as like someone that has gone through emotional pain, and I feel like crying again. I think this person feels for you. They feel your pain. From the harmonic flight card, I got the sense that this person thinks of both of you to be different in some way, since there's red and blue, you know, masculine and feminine energies, the yin and the yang. However, you two are one and the same, and you balance each other out. And he thinks of you to have a lot of wounds from your past, but it's kind of like he feels for you, and he understands your pain because maybe he sees a little bit of himself in you. So I saw Sally, right? And let's say her heart has plopped out, but in a very funny way. Like, Spirit didn't show me it in a sad way, but like a funny way. You know, when in movies, like these cartoon characters, like something extreme happens, but it's funny. I don't know how to explain it, but Spirit showed it to me like that. And your person picks up your heart, right? Gives it back to you and is like trying to put stitches in it for you, and then kiss it better and then give it back to you, and then you're putting it back in your heart, kind of like what is that character again, the corpse bride, when her eye falls out and then she puts it back in. Kind of like that, but different, like with your heart. And it's like, I'm hearing another song now. Sorry if this reading's a little bit all over the place. I'm just trying to channel the messages from your person. So it's like your person sees your pain and they're wanting to kiss it better. Kiss it better, baby. That song by Rihanna could be significant. But I was hearing another song. Let me just get it. So the song is called Desinfenado by Kali Uchis, and she says something like, tune your heart to mine like a melody. And she talks about how sometimes you can go through rough patches in your relationship where, you know, she says love is a never ending melody, but sometimes we go through rough patches in our relationships where the song gets a little bit out of tune and the words don't even rhyme, but then she says, tune your heart with mine the way it used to be. Join me in harmony with a song of loving. We're bound to get in tune again before too long. So I see this person having actually understanding towards you, towards this period and phase you're going through. I'm clairvoyantly seeing the moon phases and how we all go through different phases of our life where maybe this person is seeing you're going through a harsh emotional period at the time and they're wanting to support you through that, you know. And we all go through phases in life and we're not always whole and always bright and happy, but it's like this person wants to be your strength and sees you staying strong through it and sees you healing from this with the star card. So you're definitely putting a lot of time and effort in towards your own healing journey, which thus in turn improves the connection where you're able to pour into each other's cup with the Two of Cups. And this is what your person thinks of your actions. Like, it's good that you're healing yourself, because healing yourself is also going to heal the connection, because here we see this caduceus symbol and it's a symbol of healing. I think it's called that. It's a symbol of healing. And with the angel wings here on the lion, this person sees you as someone with pure intentions towards him, with your actions, pure intentions with love, and sees you as a very strong and courageous and resilient person to have gone through this healing journey. And it's like he wants you to first pour into you and then overflow onto him. So this is what he thinks of your actions right now. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!